sweetheart. Hello. Today, I have a soft-spoken Q&A. This is my first soft-spoken video. So, if you have any constructive criticism, please let me know in the comments. I love to learn and improve. I do have to preface this video by saying there is a slight buzzing in the left ear, and I can hear it just a little bit. And I got a comment mentioning it, and I'm glad that they did. But I've sat here for like a solid 2 hours trying to figure out what that noise is. And I've watched a couple YouTube videos, but I can't seem to figure out what's wrong. And I'm worried it's my mic, which is a little upsetting because I just bought it. And I even got like a new pair of headphones to see if that was the issue. So if anyone knows at all, please help a girl out and let me know what I can do to fix it. Until then, I will try to figure out what's wrong. So I apologize if that is bugging you. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. I don't know why. Anyway, Q&A time. I got quite a few questions actually. I was a little surprised. I was not expecting to do this early on in a channel, but I'm not complaining. I love to just sit here and chat, so it's exciting. Okay. I guess I should start off with my name, and that's pretty obvious. It's Renna. I'm Renna. Hello. Nice to meet you. If you're new, I am 19. And I'm a Virgo, if you're into astrology. Okay. So, the first questions, were from a user. I'm sorry if I butcher your handle or your name or whatever you call it. It's 2022 now is the ad. So, thank you to them. And the first one is, what are your goals for your YouTube channel? What are your goals for your YouTube channel? That is a good question. And it requires me to be slightly vulnerable, so be nice. But, recently, I found it hard to enjoy hobbies. They've almost become a chore. And let me know if you can relate, because I feel like sometimes it's common, especially with like mental health issues. And I'm not sure if I want to get into all that right now, but I just wanted a hobby, something that I could enjoy. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I've watched ASMR every day for probably like 4 years. So I love it. I listen to it all the time, even when I'm not like trying to fall asleep. And I always thought it'd be super cool and super fun to do. So, in short, I needed a hobby, a new hobby. that I could enjoy and that I could relate to. Some of my other hobbies I started doing as a child, and as I get older, sometimes it's hard to keep in touch with that, if that makes sense. Next question is, what is your biggest achievement in life so far? So far in life, same difference. What is your biggest achievement so far in life? I'm assuming this person maybe meant a degree or an award or something. But personally, it might sound a little cliche, but I like to think that my biggest achievement in life is my lessons hard learned, unfortunately. As I've grown, especially from the age 15 to 19, I've just learned a lot of things about myself and about what I value in other people. And a lot of those lessons were very hard learned. And so I value them and I consider them to be big achievements. So what are your favorite movies? This one's fun. I have a whole list of movies on my phone in my notes that are my favorite. And I'm not gonna lie, I love a kid's movie. I love a kid's show, an animated movie. I love Studio Ghibli movies. Ghibli? I have no idea. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I love House Moving Castle and Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away, all those good ones. I have a whole list and I can't even think of anyone. I love Wolf Walkers. There's Good Will Hunting. That one's not animated, but I love it. It's so good. How to Train Your Dragon has always been one of my favorites. And what other ones? I think that's a pretty good list. I'm having a hard time remembering them. Next question. Did you get your wisdom teeth removed? If so, how was your experience? Was it fast to fall asleep in the dentist? I'm terrified. I did. I got them removed when I was 17, and I wouldn't be worried, especially if you're using anesthesia. My older sister didn't use anesthesia, but I did, and I was very happy is a good word. My head was in the clouds. I barely felt a thing, even in the days afterwards. I do remember puking. It's kind of gross. I do remember puking, I think the day after, because I was dizzy, but I wouldn't be scared. It's just have someone take videos of you, because it's funny. It's really funny. But I did fall asleep pretty quickly. They were they'll tell you to like count backwards from 100 or something. And I don't even remember it. I don't remember a lot of the experience, but I had someone take videos for me, so I have those that I've watched and they're hilarious. What are your favorite clothing stores? So, I don't have an answer for that one, simply because I grew up in a really big family, and so I've always worn like hand-me-downs, and I don't view them as a bad thing. If that's something that bothers other people, that's okay. To everyone their own. But yeah, I've always like thrifted clothes or hand-me-downs. I don't have any like specific brands that I'm like ride or die for. I don't know. I just wear what's comfy, to be honest. Do you play any musical instruments? I do. I play the ukulele and I sing. I don't know if singing counts as a musical instrument, but I did take voice lessons and like choir lessons for the majority of my childhood, so I sing and I play the ukulele. Do you have any pets? No, I do not, but I want a puppy so bad. And my friend just got a puppy, and he's adorable, and I'm so jelly. But, when I'm like more settled in life, I will definitely be getting a puppy and a couple cats because I like both. What is the safest? This one's funny. What do you think is the safest way for animal control to catch a big bear on the loose in the neighborhood? I would say for sure the safest way, I think, to have everyone go in their houses and then lure him out with a treat and put one of those darts like in the movie to put him to sleep and then carry him out to the woods so he's not like freaking out all the time, you know what I mean? Sedate him or her. I don't know the gender of the bear or the pronouns. Let's see. What was your favorite subject in school? I always really enjoyed art, but English was my strong suit, and I liked biology and history too. But art was definitely my favorite, for sure. Do you find that your shoe size is different for sneakers and normal shoes? Yes, I think so. Especially if it's like a boot versus a shoe, or a heel versus a shoe or a sneaker. I think so. I don't know. I think most of the time I'll just try on a shoe and see how well it fits. That's just me. I don't know. What are your favorite books from the past year? Ooh, I love this one. I love books. If you can't already tell, my favorite books from the past year. I have like 10 hours left in the last book of Throne of Glass, but already, like, I love the characters so much. So in the past year, The Love Hypothesis, so cute. I also enjoyed Icebreaker, the Throne of Glass series, and what other books have I read? I know I've read more than that. Read way more than that, but I can't remember. Oh, The Traitor Queen, I think is the title. I really like that one. That one was cute. Yeah. Which countries would you like to visit? I would personally love to visit Greece. I'm a Mamma Mia fan, and so every time I watch those movies, I'm like, oh my word, I'd kill to go to Greece. But I also think it'd be really cool to go to like India or Korea. I have been to Mexico. It was really fun, but that was on a cruise, so I didn't get to see a lot of the land. It was just like the tourist ports, and it was still really beautiful, really fun. The people are so kind. But yeah, I'd say Greece, Korea, anywhere in Europe. I'd love to visit Ireland. See what I did there? That was not planned, I promise. Also, I think Italy would be fun. There's just so many places I want to travel so bad, but it's expensive. You gotta be rich. I know there are ways to travel where you can like stay and like work on farms and stuff to travel, but I'd want to like travel with my family and stuff. So, and that was the last of the questions from It's 22 now. The next questions I have are from New Year, New You 23. The first question is, what TV shows have you been watching recently? I don't watch a lot of like reality TV. But I have been watching King of the Land. It's a K-drama with my little sister. And Sex Education on Netflix with my friend. And I've liked both of those so far, but I'm not super far into them yet. But so far, they're really cute. So, do you play any video games? No, not really. I wasn't allowed to growing up. I did play Minecraft growing up, and I love Minecraft. But I don't play it as often as I used to when I was younger. I did learn how to play a little bit of Call of Duty with one of my old partners, but it's not something like I don't own an Xbox or a PS4 or 5. I don't know what the names are, but so no, I don't, but I have, and I'm not opposed to it. I think they're fun. It's just, I would rather read a book, but that's just me. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Ooh. I think I mentioned a couple of them in a previous video, but definitely Josie B, ASMR, Lynn ASMR, Osley ASMR, and Lavender ASMR. I also really like China Unique. Pretty much all my favorite YouTubers are ASM artists. But yeah, those have been my most favorite recently. What color socks do you currently wear? Are they matching or odd? Most people wear odd nowadays and prove it. LOL. I will not be proving it. But I do wear matching socks. All the socks I have are just black socks. Just like basic ankle. Why is this a question? They're matching. I don't like the feel of two different textures on my left and right foot. I like them to be the same. Maybe I have like sensory issues or something. I don't know. Do your friends know about your YouTube channel? Yes and no. Some of them. I don't know why that is. I guess it just hasn't come up and they haven't talked about it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to telling them. So whatever. That was the last of the questions from New Year, New You 23. And then I have some questions from Snack Heist, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. How did you find ASMR? I don't remember. I think I just clicked on a video one time and I was like, dang, I really like this. This slaps. It goes hard. And so I like started listening to it, fall asleep, and then that was grammar. I started listening to it in order to fall asleep, and I never went back. It's my favorite. How did you get into posting? I think that kind of connects to the earlier question. I just wanted a new hobby. And it's something that I had thought about a lot, so I just decided just to do it. Just for kicks. What's the first real book you read from cover to cover? Mine was the first Hunger Games book, and I had literally never been so absorbed by a book before that it was the only then did I understand and become one with the book nerds. That's funny. What was the first book? Oh. I grew up reading books. Like the first novel, probably I went through a phase in elementary where I loved like survival books. So Hatchet, it's a really good book. Like I would still enjoy that book now. I think that was probably one of the first ones. But I also do remember reading Jeremy Thatcher, the Dragon Hatcher. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that one, but I loved that one. Technically, my sister read that to me and my my sister's closer in age to me. It was like my older sister. And I loved that one. I thought it was just so cute. I also I remember Island of the Blue Dolphins and Call It Courage. I loved those ones. Yeah. What other hobbies do you have? Other than this, and my ukulele and singing, reading, I do love to cook and bake, and I have been really interested in learning how to draw and paint, but I haven't dipped my toes into that yet, but I would love to learn. So yeah, definitely cooking, baking, singing, ukulele, ASMR, reading are all things that I really enjoy. And that was the last of the questions from a snack heist. And that is all the questions I got in the comments. If anyone has any more questions, I would be happy to answer them. I love ASMR that's just like the sit down and chat ones, the rambling. They're like my favorite. So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other questions. I think that pretty much covers it. I can't think of any other questions that could be asked. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you were able to get some sleep.